Good day, Mom. Good day, classmates. Today, we're going to report the Lesson 3 entitled Advanced Word Processing Skills in ICT 12. So before we start, let me first give you a brief introduction or an overview for the topic for today. Since we're now living in the 21st century, where digital literacy plays an important role in society, we cannot avoid that day by day there's a lot of advanced technology being innovated and new skills are being taught. Aligned with that, communication, wherein it involves exchanging information, is very essential nowadays. The good thing is, because of ICT, your message can be sent to your recipient with just a matter of minutes or even seconds. And of course, with the help of technology and specifically the internet. So, the overview. In the professional world, sending out information to convey important information is vital. Because of ICT, things are now sent much faster than the traditional newsletters or postal mail. Kung mapapansin nyo from the past and present, kung i-compare natin, wherein yung mga gusto mong sendan ng message is gumagamit ka pa ng postal mail, nagbabayad ka pa, and hindi nila marireceive agad yon. Kumbaga, you have to wait days or even week para makarating yung letter na yon sa gusto mong pagbigyan. But now, seconds lang or nag-chat ka lang, sinend mo lang yung document or yung form, marireceive agad yun ng recipient mo. Because of internet and of course the advanced technology brought by ICT. You can now use the internet to send out information you need to share. Even Facebook, Gmail, with the powerful use of internet, may sisend mo na agad. What if we could still do things much faster, an automated way of creating and sending uniform letters with different recipients? Pwede naman siya, kahit ilang recipients pa yung pagsasendan mo, because of internet, is magagawa nating maipahitid yung letter or yung message natin ng mabilisan. So next, here's the content of our presentation, which will be discussed one by one. Mail merge and label generation. Second, integrating images and external materials. Third, image placement. And lastly, the key terms.
Okay, so first topic is the mail merge. We know that computer can play different functions at one time. We all know how powerful computers is that we can do recurring tasks automatically with its features. But remember that computer cannot function or do its job without someone who operates it. Meaning it always depends on the person using it on how to perform it well. So, nasa tao yan. Paano pag di niya alam naman ang ginagawa niya, edi wala rin. Hindi rin magwo-work kaya dapat properly trained at alam ng gumagamit yung ginagalaw niya sa PC.
Mail merge. One of the important reasons in using computers. Per se, is its ability to recurrent tasks automatically, but its ability has to be honed by learning the characteristics and features of the software you use with your computer. After all, no matter how good or advanced your computer and software may be, it can only be as good as the person using it. So we know that Microsoft Word is one of the applications as in this particular part of our lesson, we will learn one of the most powerful and commonly used features of the Microsoft word called mail merge. As the name suggests, this feature allows you to create documents and combine or merge them with another document or data file. It is commonly used when sending out advertising and materials to various recipients. The, sim- the simplest solution for the scenario above is to create a document and just copy and paste several times, then just reply. Then just replace the details depending on whom you send it to. But what if you have hundreds or thousands recipients? Wouldn't that take too many years? What if you have a small database of information where you can automatically generate those letters? So we know that Microsoft Word is one of the applications a computer has. And MS Word has a lot of powerful features that it offers that. Why we will tackle this today, the one most powerful features of MS Word, which is the mail merge. From the word itself, mail merge meaning merging or combining. This feature allows you to create documents and combine them or merge them with another document or data file. Parang pinagsama-sama mo yung two document or file. Isa mo. Hindi ko makan. Is commonly used when sending out advertising materials to various recipients. Siyempre, di ba kung businessman or businesswoman ka, gumagamit ka ng advertisement para sa business mo to promote it. And siyempre, madami. Kang recipients. Madami kang pinagsisindan para maghikayat ka to lessen the work and effort. Gagamit ka na lang ng mail merge na mag-send mo ito. I-send mo ito sa kahit ilang recipients ang gusto mong pagsendan. Paano gawin? Napakasimple. Copy-paste mo lang, Control-V, tapos palit-palitan mo na lang yung details ng gusto mong pagsendan.
Okay, so I will illustrate or show to you how to use mail merge. So, punta tayo sa MS Word. Then, makikita natin doon is yung first step. Sundan mo lang po natin yung arrow. But before that, pagka-open ng MS Word, punta tayo sa mailings. After mailings, makikita natin yung Start Mail Merge. Then, pag click natin yung Start Mail Merge, let's click Step-by-Step Mail Merge Wizard. Then, after that, may sa side is makikita natin ang illustration na to. Then, click letters. Then, after that, starting document. Then, select starting document. You may click use the current document. And after that, select your recipients. Kanino mo ba isi-send? Just type the name or the details. Okay. So, now we move on to the next topic to be discussed by Alexander.
Now we move on to the two components of mail merge. First is the form document. It is generally the document that contains the main body of the message we want to do or convey our message. The main body of the message is the part of the form document that remains the same no matter whom you send it to from among your list. So, ito yung isi-send mo sa recipients mo, yung pinaka-main message mo. Dito nakafocus yung form type of document siya. Siyempre, ito yung pare-parehas na content na isi-send mo sa recipients mo. Mapa, letter, application form, greetings, or promotion advertisement of business. Also included in the form document is what we call the placeholders, also referred to as the data field or merge fields. This marks the position on your form document where individual data or information will be inserted. Ito yung place kung saan nilalagay o ini-insert natin yung data sa document natin. From our sample document, the placeholders are denoted or marked by the text with double-headed arrows. So, ganyan siya. Yan yung sign ng double-headed arrows. Each side and with a gray background. On a printed standard form, this will be the underlined space that you will see and use as a guide to where you need to write the information that you need to fill out. It is simplest form. A form document is literally a form that you will fill out with individual information. A common example of a form document is a regular tax form or application form. Parang yung literal na blank-blank lang kung saan doon mo nilalagay yung sagot mo. Since this is simply a form, tax form application form. The second component of our mail merge document is the list of our data file. This is where the individual information or data that needs to be plugged in or merged to the form document is placed and maintained. Kung saan natin mini-merge yung information or the data itself. One of the best thing about mail merge features that allows the data file to be created from a file within the Microsoft Word application itself, or it gets data from the file created in Microsoft Excel or other data formats. Parang yung literal na format sa MS Excel, wherein ini-input natin yung data, ganun. In this way, fields that needed to be filled up to the form document can easily be maintained without accidentally alternating the form or main document. You can also easily add, remove, modify, or extract your data more efficient by using other data management application like Excel or Access and import them with Word during the mail merge process. Pwede mong i-replace, palitan yung in-input mong na napakadali. Pwede mo rin siyang i-transfer sa MS Excel or Access.
Okay, so dadako na tayo sa discussion ni Ivan. But before that, I will show to you the examples. So this one is the example of a form document wherein makikita nyo yung talagang letter type siya. Yung letter na sinisend natin commonly sa mga business partners or if we're asking permission and consent. Then this is another example, list or data file, wherein dito is makikita natin na parang ang format niya is Microsoft Excel. Wherein dito yung mga data, ito yung mga data. Ito, list. Literal na listahan ng data file natin. Example, last name, Johnson, Gerald, first name, city, then yung state. So, ito yung details ng pagsesendan natin, yung recipient natin. Recipient, receiver. And dyan yung street niya. Okay. So, next is the label generation to be discussed by Ivan.
Next is the label generation. One mail merge feature on Microsoft Word is the label generator. Di ba kapag na-print out form mo na yung letters, you will need to send it to individual recipients in an envelope with the matching address printed directly on the envelope or on a mailing label to stick on. Ito na yung sinabi natin na label para sa pagsesendan natin. Ilalagay yung details by using virtually the same process as a standard mail merge. Microsoft Word will print individual addresses to a standard form that it has already pre-formatted. Depends address ng recipient mo. Simply put, it creates a blank file, a form document that simulates either a blank label or envelope of predefined size and will use the data file that you selected to print the information. Typically the individual addresses. So even in generating labels, the two essential components of creating a merged document are present. The form document in the data file. Only in this case you did not have to type or create the form document yourself because it was already created and pre-formatted in Microsoft Word. So hindi mo na ito kailangang imano-mano kasi nakaset na siya sa MS Word. All you need to do is select the correct or appropriate size kaano ba kalaki for the label or envelope and select the data file that contains the addresses or data to be printed. You can also preview your merged labels before printing if you want to.
Okay, so I will show to you the steps or the illustration on how to do label generating. So, punta lang tayo ulit sa mailings. Then after that, click the insert merge field. Then you will see update labels. Then done. You can put labels like this one. It's very easy. Just follow the instruction and the proper way. Okay, so now we will move on to the next topic, which talks about integrating images and external materials. So, from the word itself, integrating, nag-i-integrate or nag-i-insert tayo ng images. And external materials, from the word itself, external, panlabas, outward appearance. Nakikita natin by the naked eye. So, sobrang nakakatulong yung pag-i-integrate natin ng pics or images kasi 'di ba, pag plain is boring. So, parang ito yung nagbibigay buhay sa document. Mas nakakaaliw, mas nagaganahan yung receiver natin na basahin at tignan ito. Kasi nga, parang yung pictures or yung mga images na nilalagay natin, mas ginagawa niya pa itong organize. Example is resume. Need natin ng picture para makilala tayo ng nag-a-applyan natin. Sa paggamit ng iba't ibang pics at materials, mas nagiging maganda yung kalabasan ng document and ma-achieve natin ang creative look. Efficient at ma-appreciate ito ng nagbabasa. Mas naiintindihan nila yung deeper meaning kasi 'di ba may kasabihan tayo. May kasabihan na picture is a word 1,000 words. Okay. So, there are various kinds of materials Microsoft Word is capable of integrating to make the documents richer, more impressive, and more informative. Na matatalakay natin mamaya, iisahin natin with their certain characteristics and examples. Okay, so here, as you can see, the pictures below are the different examples of materials. Number 1, pictures. Number 2, clip art. Number 3, shapes. Number 4, smart art. Number 5, chart. And number 6 is a screenshot. Sorry for the typographical error. Okay, first, pictures. Generally, these are electronic or digital pictures or photographs you have saved in any local storage device. There are commonly 3 types of picture files. You can identify them by the extension on their file names. So, mamaya, matatalakay natin yung 3 examples ng pictures. Lahat naman tayo alam natin what is picture all about. Very basic na yan. Yan yung mga nakasave sa PC natin, sa laptop, either electronic or digital pictures na nasa storage. And pag nag-i-insert tayo ng pics, is just click the insert picture from the Microsoft Word and itatype natin yung file name ng picture na iyon para mahanap or mai-insert agad natin yung picture na kailangan natin i-insert. Okay. So, first type is the JPEG or JPG. This is pronounced as JPEG and it is the short form of .jpeg or stands for Joint Photographic Experts Group. Like all the rest of the image file extension, it identifies the kind of data compression process that is uses to make it more compatible and portable through the internet. This type of image file can support 16.7 million colors. That is why it is suitable for use when working with full photographic images. Unfortunately, it does not support transparency, and therefore, images of this file type can be difficult to integrate in terms of blending with other materials or elements in your document. But if you're looking for the best quality image to integrate with your document, then this is the image file type for you. JPG does not work well on lettering, line drawings, or simple graphics. JPG images are relatively small in the file size. Okay, so ito yung pag kailangan natin ng pictures na maganda or high quality. Or yung, di ba, pag nag-insert tayo ng pictures, meron kasi yung mga blurred. So, pag gusto natin na magandang kalabasan or mas better, is pipilin na lang natin tong JPG or JPEG. There are no actually differences between the JPG or JPEG formats. The only difference is the number of characters used. So, parang kasi yung JPG is mas ang tawag dito, mas exist siya sa earlier version of Microsoft Windows. Ganon. Mas relatively small in size, in file size, kumbaga sa JPEG. Mas maliit nga lang. Okay. So, next. Magkikita naman kasi natin ito sa sa Google, pag nagsisave tayo dito na part, makikita natin yung ganyan if yung picture na sinave natin is JPG or JPEG. Next, GIF. This stands for Graphics Interchange Format. This type of image file is capable of displaying transparencies. Therefore, it is good for blending with other materials or elements in your document. It is also capable of displaying simple animation. Apparently, this may not be too useful on printed document, but if you're sending documents electronically or through email, or even post documents into a website, then this could be quite impressive. The downside is that it can only support up to 256 colors, so it is good mostly on logos, art decors, with very limited and generally solid colors. GIF is much better for logos, drawings, small text, black and white images, or low-resolution files. So basically, this is commonly used if we send it through Gmail, like it's a type of electronic. Then Facebook, if we can send documents there. Kasi animation siya, gumagalaw. I can't show you because I can full screen this presentation, but I'll try to send videos and examples of this one. Basta gumagalaw lang siya. Animation, animated, gumagalaw. And syempre nakaka-impress din kasi pag ganito yung sa presentation mo, kumbaga yung logo mo gumagalaw. Parang mas mai-impress naman yung recipient mo or yung reader mo, di ba? Parang mas siya, creative, ganon. Parang naka 3D siya, alam niyo yun, gumagalaw. Or pwede rin yung ganyan siya, tas may words na nag-slide. Parang ganon. Kaya lang, it can only support to 256 colors. Hindi niya kaya lahat. Next one is the PNG, or pronounced as PNG. It stands for Portable Network Graphics. It was built around the capabilities of GIF. Its development was basically for the purpose of transporting images on the internet at faster rates. It is also good with transparencies, but unlike GIFs, it does not support animation, but it can display up to 16 million colors. So image quality for this image file type is also remarkably improved. PNG allows the control of the transparency level or capacity of images. So, alam niyo yung mga transparent background, no, yung parang this one. PNG siya, yung parang yung main lang niya ang pero wala siyang background na white, ganun, blue. Transparent background siya. So, that's simply what PNG is. Mahalaga ito pag diba? Pag kunwari editing, layouting, yung hindi natin need yung background or yung certain parts lang ang kailangan natin. Number 2 is the clip art. This is generally a GIF type line art drawings or images used as generic representation for ideas and objects that you might want to integrate in your document. That is built or it can be downloaded and used freely. There are still other clip arts that you can either purchase or freely download and use that come from third-party providers. Try natin. Okay, pag mag-insert tayo ng clip art, saan yung clip art? Alam mo na naman clip art.
Bago kasi sa'yo.
Bago, no? So, pang luma lang siya, ganun. Itatry ko na lang po sa sa PC ko. Kasi laptop to. Bago yung Microsoft Word update, kaya hindi natin matatry. Pero yung pictures pwede. Like, ganyan. Pictures. Type. Oh. Ganyan.
Wow.
Then, next is yun muna. Hanggang doon muna tayo. Kasi walang clip art. So, bale, ipapakita ko yun sa mas mababang version ng Microsoft Word. Okay, next, shapes. These are printable objects or materials that you can integrate in your document to enhance its appearance or allow you to have some tools to use for composing and representing ideas or messages. If you are designing the layout for a poster or other graphic material for advertising, you might find this useful. Okay, very important ito sa editing, layouting natin ng kailangan natin. Either tarpaulin or any layout programs, logos, or graphic organizers. Concept map, sorry. Concept map. Yun. So, let me try. Shapes. If you want rectangle, kung gagawa tayo ng logo, or may mga different types tayo, may mga rectangles, basic shapes, black arrows for concept map, or graphic organizers, flowchart, equation shapes, stars and banners, callouts, madami siya. Try natin to. Wow. Try natin yung this one. Oh, just copy paste. Ay.
Nanganak.
Yan. Parang ganyan siya. Very basic lang gawin. If you want to change the color of the shape, you can naman. Like this. Let's make it orange. Let's make it orange. Then the shape outline, yung line na yan. Gawin nating black. Yan. Okay. So, now you know what shapes are. Let's move on to smart art. Generally, these are predefined sets of different shapes grouped together to form ideas that are organizational or structural in nature. If you want to graphically represent an organization, process, relationships, or flow for infographic documents, then you will find this easy and handy to use. Pag balak mo is organizational chart, process, relationship, or flow, or even infographic documents. Let's try it. Oh, here. There are many types. You can list or the process itself, cycle, hierarchy, relationship, matrix, pyramid, and even picture. Let's try this one. Oh. Then we can insert picture over there. So that's it. The next one. Chart. Another type of material that you can integrate in your Word document that allows you to represent data characteristics and trends. This is quite useful when you are preparing reports that correlate and present data in a graphical manner. You can create charts that can be integrated in your document either directly in Microsoft Word or imported from external files like Microsoft Excel. So chart, kunwari sa research natin or needed sa survey, let's show the data through chart. Very basic lang naman siya gawin. Like this one, click the chart. Or there are many types also here. Okay. Then you will input the data there. So next. I think this is the last one, screenshot. You're aware of that, I think. Sometimes creating reports or manuals for training or procedures will require the integration of a more realistic image of what you're discussing on your report or manual. Nothing can you get you a more realistic image than a screenshot. Microsoft Word even provides a snipping tool for your screenshot so you can select and display on the part that you can exactly like to capture on your screen. So this is all about capturing the screen itself. So let's try it. Screenshot. Oh, na-screenshot na siya, no? This one.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very basic. Or pwede rin nating screen clipping.
Pero din yung Windows pa.
So it's very basic. The next one is the image placement to be discussed by Kenneth.
Next is the image placement. In placing or inserting images in MS Word, there's a rule. Enable for that photo to be inserted well in proper place. From the word itself, nakalinya, nakabatog sa mismong text. Yeah. It treats your image like a text. Font with the bottom side totally aligned with the text line. This setting is usually used when you need to place your image at the beginning of a photograph or a paragraph. When placed between text in a paragraph or a sentence, it distorts and the overall appearance and arrangement of the text, the paragraph, because it will take up the space it needs vertically, pushing all lines of text upward. So laging sa beginning ng paragraph ka maglalagay. Siya, kumal dapat. If you want to lagyan ng picture, example, picture performed by Nicole.
Okay. So I hope you'd understand what image placement is. I'll just repeat what Kenneth said. It is all about in placing or inserting images. May rule naman, hindi naman kailangan na pag in-insert natin yung pictures, kasi masyadong komplikado yung Microsoft Word. Kailangan may, nararap natin siya para ma-satisfy tayo. Yung masusunod yung gusto natin. So to do that, if you have the picture itself, let's try it.
Yung screenshot mo na lang kanina.
Okay, so pasensyahan nyo na yung picture ko. If you just like that, type okay, nakaline siya with the text. Yan yung diniscuss ni Kenneth kanina. Inline with text. Kung nasan yung unahan ng word or yung letter, nakabatog yung picture.
Pwede mo siyang pagsamahin sa photo sa isa. Pwede siyang nasa parang kung nag-i-edit ka, nasa below or nasa siya. Nasa likod or nasa harap yung text. Ganoon lang.
So next, to be discussed by Alex, the square one.
Square. This setting allows the image you inserted to be placed anywhere with the paragraph with the text going around the image in a square pattern. Like frame, kahit hindi na sa isang paragraph, at the end magsha-shape siya ng parang square. Explain mo, pre.
The square one. Okay, so let's try. Let's first open a document. Or just like this. Kahit, asan yung square dito? Asan yung square dito?
Anong gagawin mo?
Yung square, yun. Yung square, parang, siya, no? Kahit saan siya pumunta is, yung...
Nagkakuan siya. Nasa gitna yan.
Nasa gitna. Nag-form siya as square.
Oh.
So you can see the transition. So tight.
This is almost the same as the square setting, but here the text you hug or conform to the general shape of the image. This allows you to get more creative effect on your document. These settings can mostly be achieved if you are using an image that supports transparency like a GIF or PNG file.
Okay, so I will discuss
Para
it.
din siyang para din siyang sa square, and mas maganda itong gamitin sa GIF or PNG file.
From the word itself, tight, siya? Parang pinapakapal. Tight. Oh, parang rin siyang square talaga. The next is the behind text. This allows your image to be dragged and placed anywhere on your document, but with all the text floating in front of it. So, from the word itself, behind, nakapaloob. Nagpo-float, ay nakapaloob na yung text, and nagpo-float na yung picture.
In the text ba?
Oo. Yan. So, naka-float na yung, yung text. I'm sorry. I misunderstood it. Or, mali yung nasabi ko. Ang naka-float is yung text. The picture, behind the text. From the word itself, behind the text. It's very basic. Nakatago sa
Nasa likod.
nasa likod. Tama. Lumulutang yung text.
Lumulutang ako.
Lutang din ako. Okay. I'm sorry. Sorry for that. So, another one is in front of text. As it suggests, this setting allows your image to be placed right on top of the text as your image was dropped right on it. This means, whatever part of the text you place an image on, it will be covered by the image.
Ano yan? Yung one?
In front of text.
Ayan. Yan. Ganyan. Yung in front.
In front of text.
Gusto mo palitin mo pa yan. Palitin mo pa yung picture. Magic. Yan.
In front of text.
Mas madali ang picture.
Mas madali kasi pag picture type yung gagamitin natin. Pero pwede rin naman na matatakpan, no?
Oo.
Okay, so next. True. Wait lang.
True. Parang kan lang yan. This setting pushes the text away vertically to the top and or the bottom of the image, so that the image occupies. The setting allows the text on your document to flow even tighter, taking the contours and shape of the image. Again, this can be best used with GIF or PNG type of image.
So, let's try it.
Parang kuan lang siya yung kanto. Ayan. Parang opacity. Kinain ba kataktaw lang. Parang kuan siya.
See-through. Type ka.
Hindi kayo magta-type diyan, parang kuan lang yan. Behind the text at in front of the text lang yan. Walang pinagbago yan. Walang pinagbago yan, promise.
Okay.
Kasi ganyan ginagawa ko.
Tapos na?
Oo, tapos yan.
Okay, so top and bottom.
This setting pushes the text away vertically to the top and or the bottom. The image, so that the image occupies the whole text line on its own.
Pabuhat ko kamay ba?
Sa top siya. Sa taas.
Top and bottom.
Top and bottom. Sino yung sa wrap text?
Ayun na.
Ayun. Top and bottom.
Yan.
Yan.
Yan
Oh,
dyan.
yun, nandun na siya.
Wait lang.
Sa top.
Nasa top
Tapos,
siya na.
bababa yan.
Oh, yun.
Yun.
Live.
Yung,
Ganyan lang yun. Yan.
okay, so,
Part of
to
this.
sum up all the topic discussed for this day, here are some key terms. Mail merge. It means combining or merging other document or data file from another document or data file. Form document, the main body of the message you want to convey or send. Data file, information or data or the recipient's information. Merge field, placeholder. It's the position on your form document where individual data or information will be inserted. From the word itself, holder, and that's it. JPG,
Or JPEG?
PNG, that's what stands for. And that's it. I hope you learned something from our discussions. Thank you so much for listening and have a good day.
Thank you.